Welcome to Poetry Slam for this month, everybody. Snaps and claps.
Okay, cool. I have 2 poems to share. This first one's called Tears. It's called Tears. Let your tears run down your face, for one day they'll vanish with a trace. Sometimes it's silly to have a cry, but I still don't know why. Crying is something we have to do to get over the pain that we're going through. We all have hardships in our lives, but don't let it fill your heart with strife. Don't be angry, it's a waste of time. There are better days ahead to find. People will say you are worth less. Their minds or hearts are just a mess. Throw out the old, bring in the new. There's nothing that you cannot do. Don't let anyone get you down. You can always turn it around. This is called The Past. This is called The Past. I try so hard to escape the past, then it returns to kick me in the ass. All things that were said and done, it's difficult to trust anyone. And I've done some bad things too. When I think back, it makes me blue. I think I'm better now, but the ghosts of yesterday don't care anyhow. There is a path to destruction in my wake, and I have to get over it for God's sake. Old stories will always be old, but even there's some new, better truth to be told. No one can follow me for being insane, so I'll not live my life in vain.
Okay, I have 3 poems today. The first one is called Alive. Snow drifts gently across the plain. The sun shines brightly, lighting the day. All my problems seem so far away. Marching to my own drummer, time moves so fast, soon it will be summer. Carefree I travel towards my destination. Spring winds pay a visitation. I move forward without hesitation. Dark dreams evaporate, and I feel like I'm passing through heaven's gate. My joy I can hardly communicate. Passing through my mind so many other beautiful days. All the times I felt that it's good to be alive. Free from suffering, feel like my soul is flying. It almost makes up for the hurting and crying. Redemption on the outside, rebirth on the inside. Freedom from pain is my guide. Achieving finally some peace of mind. Love can be so unkind. Yet on a day like this, there seems to be so much to live for. Like a captive audience demanding an encore. I don't want to grieve anymore. I just want to be free to be who I am without censorship or depression. Feel as light as someone who's just made a confession. Without terror of shadows lurking at the back of my mind, working their way into the light. Okay, this one I wrote for International Women's Day, and it's just called Women. I think about the women I have known, those whom I respect and admire, their intelligence and creative fire. I have been so blessed to have them in my life, setting an example by doing what they love and being who they are. Women who have become leaders and fostered community. I see in them what I strive to be and more. Comfort when I am hurting, encouragement when I feel unworthy, a gentle hand to guide me toward my destiny. I have struggled so much emotionally, but they gave me faith that someday I would be happy, and that even in unhappiness, I could contribute something. They taught me to have boundaries and to cope with suffering. When things were not easy, they were there for me and made me glad to be a woman too. So lovely to look up to, they made me believe in sacred femininity and helped me see the unbelievable strength of the fairer sex when I was nothing but a train wreck. Struggling so hard to be beautiful and productive and have self-esteem, to be all the things I thought I could never be. They are mothers and sisters, teachers and friends, political figures and artists, the list never ends. Singers and poets, even warriors, setting examples for all of us, giving us heroines to relate to and everyday care. The world would be barren if women weren't there.
Good one.
Thank you. And my last one here is called Tortured Heart. When I think about you being gone, all I know is it feels so wrong. We had so many good times together. You were there and your presence made everything better. Nothing was perfect, I'll admit, but I never envisioned being without you. Now it's a reality I have to live. Nothing can soothe my tortured heart. I hurt so much now that we're apart. I've cried so much, but now I'm spent. All new reasons for living I have to invent. Grief is the greatest pain. I can't stop longing to see you again. I carry with me memories of you and me. The things we would do, the places we would meet, the feeling of defeat, knowing nothing will bring you back to me. My tortured heart still beats. There is a lot of life ahead of me. I will just have to experience it alone. Stop waiting for you to come home. Understand you'll never call me on the phone. Know our past encounters were our last. Time moved so slow without you, but now it moves so fast. I have others in my life to help me deal without you, but I still think about you and hope you're doing well without me. Thank you.
Love it.
My poem today is called Travel Plans. Giddy am I as I contemplate this reunion. COVID kept us apart, though not gone. Its more manageable state denies it not. Plans can be made to meet again. Sweet it will be to see their home in person, not in print, but factual. So every time thereafter when I phone, easy it will be to visualize them there. The only source of anxiety is the meeting for the first time with the mother of my beloved daughter-in-law, who since her retirement resides there. My hope lies in the new ties that forged in by time spent among them will be etched in my being, much treasured they will be. Glad am I that the problems being more or less resolved will not interfere much for me. Perhaps though fingers will be crossed. Plans can be easily forced to change. Nature can be unpredictable. Even so, hope overcomes these fears. Love also endures much. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for your words and sharing today. As always, give yourselves a round of snaps, claps, applause, all of the above.
There's a little pat in the back.
A little pat on the back if you can reach.